kind of sums up the way the group's been the whole year. I mean, it's just a wildly inconsistent group. It just, we can go in with a great game plan and execute and have success, and then again, it's like for us, the worst thing to do for us is to go out and get an early lead. I mean, if you look at this year, our second periods are terrible when we have a good first period. And it's all comes down to not so much anything but what's in between the ears. And we just do not come out with that same focus and execution. And it's usually our top players that are turning pucks over that get us behind the eight ball. That team had zero momentum whatsoever. And when you got top guys not executing the game plan, turning pucks over, it's just caution. They took the momentum and they had it and they ran it with it.
I feel like you guys, after that, you played their game. It felt like. I mean, they're smaller, they're just trying to run and gun. And
turnovers.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Nothing but turnovers.
What do you do to correct this?
Well, there's no drills at this point of the year. You either know how to execute or you don't. And, again, you'd have to go ask the guys in that locker room that question.
I get the sense you're not surprised that this happened.
Again, I thought that was one of the best periods we played ever in the first period. And I was really excited to see how we responded. But, again, we got some key players on this team right now that are not carrying their weight. And, it's hurting the team. And it's keeping us from really taking the next step. And, I'm frustrated because, we didn't help Bart's out. Bart's been playing solid for us. To have to pull him really hurt. But, I felt we could use the break and try to change the momentum. And, Nags had to go out and make a big save right away. So, again, the story of this game was turnovers and mental mistakes. I mean, that's what the game boiled down to.
Are you concerned that it's happening this time of the season, that it's kind of late to be able to?
Well, again, it's a question you have to ask the group. I mean, this is the group. To me, these mistakes are very easily correctable from a coaching perspective. So, it's whether or not the guys on this team are finally going to start committing to doing it for 60 minutes.
Can Wednesday come soon enough to maybe get this thing right, to get them out there and see what?
Well, it's a disappointing loss, but again, I mean, you don't want to start hanging yourself. We had the league's best home record. I think we're 9-3-2 in our last 14 games, but this is Fort Wayne Comet hockey, and the expectations are always through the roof, which they should be. So, it's rightfully so. The fans are disappointed. Nobody's more disappointed than me in that loss. But, we just got to refocus and get back to work, and sometimes these type of losses are exactly what the group needs.
Did the team put it in neutral going into that second period? Is that
well, they got the early, again, the first goal, they got a great bounce. It goes off the Jarnin in the slot. They shoot the puck. They get a good bounce there. But, again, it was where their goals came from were turnovers at the offensive blue line. And the game-tying goal was a turnover from a defenseman at the defensive blue line. This isn't rocket science. This is basic stuff, not taking care of the puck, and it cost us.